and we will make America great again. God bless you and good night. I love you.
Where did you come from?
Do you believe in time travel?
You mean we're in the future?
Future, Marty? What do you mean? How can we be in the future?
Jennifer, you're in a time machine.
Days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
Why?
It's gotta be the wrong year.
I'm voting for Dukakis.
I want to bring to the presidency and to the White House beginning in January of 1989.
Panama is a friendly country.
Tell him, George.
And don't forget Taco Tuesday's coming next week. That's the day every rule-following citizen gets a free taco and my love. Have a great day, everybody.
You have a great day too, President Business. Man, he's such a cool guy. Wait, did he say put to sleep?
Hi, this is Daniel Clamp. You know, no visit to New York is complete without a tour of the world's most fully automated office
The
building.
story of the Clamp Premier Regency Office Center, where one man's dream became a reality.
I don't know. At least we could afford to get a decent place to live, get married.
My Clamp Premier Regency Trade Center and Retail Concourse, headquarters of Clamp Enterprises and home of CCN, Clamp Cable Network Television.
I hope you enjoyed today's tour, and don't forget, pick up your copy of Mr. Clamp's best-selling book, I Took Manhattan.
Take a look at my next guest. There's a report around Wall Street that this is what he has in mind. This is Donald Trump, 33 years old. And some people think that he wants to buy the World Trade Center, the 110-story Manhattan skyscraper.
Listen, why don't you come work for me?
What do you have in mind?
Something you were born to do.
Welcome to room 9.
Looking good, number 9, looking good.
Where's your dignity?
And I'm gonna marry Donald Trump.
The death of Mr. Wing removes the last obstacle to developer Daniel Clamp's long-delayed Chinatown project.
I'm outside the Clamp Center office building here in Midtown Manhattan, where something strange is certainly taking place inside. What
It's been a day that I think Mr. Clamp would like to forget.
It's him! He's here! Officer, just let us in there. We'll take the responsibility.
Forget it, lady. Most of the people are out of there now.
Talking about some sort of green creatures. Unfortunately, police are not permitting any news media inside the building at this time, but just as soon as we are allowed in, we will, of course, be broadcasting live from inside the building. Mr. Clamp, is it true the building's been evacuated?
Sir, is the building on fire? No, that's a false alarm. We've just got some problems.
Now, there was one case of a tourist encountering...
We gotta find ourselves a Smurfette. Smurfette. Like this cute little blonde that'll get down and dirty with the guys. Like Smurfette does.
You may just catch a glimpse of the Smurfs.
The name Trump was not always his family's name. One biographer found that a prescient ancestor had changed it from, and this is true, Drumpf.
Well, what about Papa Smurf? I mean, he must get into the action. Yeah, what he does, he films the gangbang. Later on, he beats off to the tape.
In the days after the first debate, you sent out a series of tweets from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., including one that told people to check out a sex tape. Is that the discipline of good
No,
leader?
it wasn't check out a sex tape. It was just take a look at the person that she built up to be this wonderful Girl Scout who was no Girl Scout.
Hey, Porky Pig, I hope you get molested.
Donald Trump called you Miss Piggy.
Yes, Miss Piggy, Miss
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
How did that make you feel?
So sad. I was very depressed.
What the hell's going
What the hell are you doing in there?
Party's over, Biff.
And I'm afraid, really afraid. Really afraid, but I think you're the fucking Antichrist.
But he made a deal with the devil. She's the devil. He made a deal with the devil. It's true. This is what you were supposed to look like. They predicted you'd look like at 47 years old. And I have to say, they had you like a young Donald Trump.
And if it doesn't work, Needles, I could get fired. It's illegal. Read my facts. No, please, no, I cannot be fired. I'm fired. Ah!
You know what, Aaron? You're fired. You're fired. Sir. You're fired. You're fired. Bradford, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You know what, Derek? You're fired.
Bikers for Trump is prepping for a big presence during the RNC next week.
One motorcycle group has vowed to protect attendees by riding down to Washington to support.
Now, Trump spoke in front of a smaller than expected crowd at the Lincoln Memorial to some of the thousands of bikers who ride into the nation's capital every year.
The one and only Biff Tannen. Of course, we've all heard the legend, but who is the man? Inside, you will learn how Biff Tannen became one of the richest and most powerful men in America.
President Business, we're trying to locate the fugitive, but his face is so generic it matches every other face in our database.
Diabolical.
Okay, all the people of the universe were once free to travel and mingle and build whatever they wanted. But President Business was confused by all the chaos, so he erected walls between the worlds.
I just want to say one thing. God bless America.
It says right here that Biff
made his first million betting on a horse race in 1958.
What did she say?
I mean, I think Frank wants me to go talk to her, you know, because the last time I saw him, he asked me if I knew about time travel, and she wrote a book about it, so they can't be like a coincidence, right?
London's Mayor Boris Johnson delivered some strong words to the so-called Islamic State as he unveiled a replica of Palmyra's Arch of Triumph in London's Trafalgar Square.
A storm is coming, Frank says. A storm that will swallow the children, and I will deliver them from the kingdom of pain. I'll deliver the children back to their doorsteps. I'll send the monsters back to the underground. I'll send them back to a place where no one else can see them. Except for me. Because I am Donnie Darko.
The prince was led into a world of strange and beautiful magic. Wow.
Donald Trump, elected President of the United States.
Activate helmet.
Donald J. Trump. That is the reality in America after perhaps the biggest shocker in U.S. presidential election history.
I can do anything I want. And so can you.
That became obsessed with order and perfection. And he stole a mysterious secret super weapon called the Crackle! And he hired Bad Cop to hunt down all the master builders who were always changing everything.
This means that Donald Trump will be the 45th President of the United States, winning the most unreal, surreal election we have ever seen.
This is a historic night. So let me say, it is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump. And I'm mostly grateful to our President-elect, whose leadership and vision will make America great again.
And I love this country. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why are you wearing that stupid man suit?
People everywhere are always messing with my stuff. But I have a way to fix that. Behold, the most powerful weapon of all the relics. The Crackle!
And those of us who remained, well, we went into hiding, built the tunnels to survive. And we searched for the piece of resistance, the only thing that can stop the Kraggle.
Question of what Mr. Trump will do next followed him to the White House Easter egg roll.
Hi, Mr. President. I didn't know he said hi. Say hi.
Gotta behave.
And the prince was led into a world of strange and beautiful magic.
Sometimes I'm afraid that you'll tell me that this is not a work of fiction. I can only hope that the answers will come to me in my sleep. I hope that when the world comes to an end, I can breathe a sigh of relief, because there will be so much to look forward to.
Wake up.
I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very